If you're just getting started on YouTube and you're wondering why everybody else's videos look so, dare I say it, cinematic? Sorry, I have a ghost that punches me in the face every time I say the word cinematic. Ouch, son of a. Listen, you're probably shooting your camera in auto, am I right? So if you'll give me 8 minutes, I'm gonna show you how to set up not only your Osmo Pocket 3, but your mirrorless camera, your action camera, even your drone for total success. You're gonna use the same exact settings on all those cameras. I don't have different settings for different cameras. They're all the same settings. And once I set it, I forget it. So let's start with white balance. Always set a Kelvin value for your white balance. And with these settings, I'm gonna ask you to just trust. One day, one video, and go watch that video once you've used these settings. And if you don't agree that your videos pop, then I can't help you. Go back to shooting in auto. White balance, 5600 Kelvin, just trust. One time. Look, these semi-professional lights, they're set to 5500 Kelvin. The second you step outside the door, daylight is 5500 Kelvin. So if 5500 Kelvin is good enough for God, then it's good enough for me. Now, let's talk frame rates. I always shoot at 24p because Hollywood movies mostly are filmed at 24p. I realize some of you freak shows like to shoot at 30p. I'll never understand you, but it's your camera and you bought it, then go ahead. But your shutter speed, most of you probably already know this, should be double whatever your frame rate is. So for me shooting at 24 frames a second, my shutter speed needs to be 1/50. Yes, technically it should be 1/48, but the closest any consumer camera can come is 1/50, and that's close enough. If you are shooting at 30 frames a second, then your shutter speed should be 1/60. Just trust. Now let's talk resolution. I always shoot at 4K, but only because I have a laptop that can handle 4K footage. If you don't, shoot in 1080p. There are plenty of wildly successful YouTube channels that are shooting their videos in 1080p, so don't sweat that. Now let's talk aperture. I shoot all my cameras at f2.8 because, again, most Hollywood movies shoot their aperture at f2.8. Now on the Osmo Pocket 3, that aperture is locked at f2.0, so there's nothing you can do about that. You're at f2.0. That's wide, that's bright, that's fast. So you will definitely need neutral density filters on that camera once you step outside the door. I have to use neutral density filters on all my cameras, my mirrorless, my Osmo Pocket, my GoPro, even my drone, because I live on a beach in Florida. The sun is bright. Neutral density filters every single time I'm outside. Okay, starting with resolution. We're gonna swipe up from the bottom, and you have the opportunities, the possibilities right here. You could shoot 1080p, 2.7K, or 4K. Now, again, if you don't have a laptop or a computer that can slice through 4K, then shoot in 1080. But frames per second, 24. Yeah, I know some of you guys like to shoot in 30, but I'm gonna go with 24. Now let's take that off. Now we're gonna swipe from right to left because this is gonna take us to the important settings like Pro Mode. Make sure that Pro Mode yellow button is lit. That's gonna give you all your settings. Starting with white balance. Do you see white balance? None of this auto stuff. Manual, 5500 Kelvin. Actually, I prefer 5600 Kelvin. Some people think that's a little too blue or cool, so they'll go to 5800. That's fine. Now, color. D-Log M, and all you have to do is click on it and it switches HLG, D-Log, or normal. I'm gonna shoot in D-Log because DJI actually gives us a log profile. I'm gonna take advantage of that. My Canon camera doesn't even offer a log profile. So that's probably why I'm gonna have to end up ordering the R50V because they give you C-Log 3. But anyway, anytime you have the opportunity to shoot in a log profile, take it because it's easy. All right, that's D-Log. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't mean to do that. Now we're gonna press exposure. Okay, here we go. So because I'm shooting at 1/24, this is my shutter speed. I wanna be 1/50. Dude, come on. 1/50, and then I want my ISO as low as it can go. 50 to 100. Nothing more than that, 50 to 100. And hit confirm. Now, Glamour effects. Please don't have that turned on. Unless you're a smoking young hottie and you like Instagram filters and whatnot, then go right ahead. Then we're gonna come down to focus mode. Listen, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be in continuous auto focus. But the one time that you would be in one shot is if you're going to do a shot where you're coming out from behind a building or a bush, and you're gonna lock your focus on the subject and then move the camera behind only to come out and reveal something. That's when you're gonna do, it's a more creative shot, that's when you're gonna use one shot. But 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be in continuous autofocus. And then this button right here, we're gonna lower our sharpness to -2, noise reduction to -2. Most other mirrorless cameras, you can't do this, but on the Osmo Pocket 3, you can. So just trust me on this, -2 and -2. Then, focus breathing. We want that turned on. Focus breathing is a new feature that came out in the last update of the firmware update for the Osmo Pocket 3. Trust me on this one, just trust. Turn it on, okay? And now, I think that's it. 4K, 24, white balance 5600 Kelvin, shutter speed 1/50, ISO 100. Now again, the reason I didn't show you the aperture is because this thing is locked at f2.0, but on your other cameras, just try it, f2.8, if you have lenses that can shoot at f2.8. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your videos should be able to pop. You let me know, all right? There's a video that's gonna pop up on your screen, and if you wanna learn more, go ahead and watch that video. My name is Bo, and I gotta go. I will see you in that next video. Thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. Could you do an old guy a solid? Hit the like button, maybe even subscribe to the channel, share, comment, all the things. Any questions, leave them down below, and I'll be sure to answer every one. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.